Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This TarotScope reading covers May 1st to the 15th, 2025. The links to your playlist and to your other placements for a more complete reading are down below in the description box. In this video, as always, we'll take a look first at the planets that are most influencing you and the people around you, and then we'll see what messages that the tarot has to give us. Okay, Aries, ready to start? Because on May the 1st until the 3rd, we have Venus, our planet of love, stepping in, and it's going to be conjunct to Neptune. And guess what? They are both going to be in the sign, your sign of Aries. So basically, what does this mean? Well, it's the solution. It's the recipe for harmony. Both Venus and Neptune in Aries will bring calmness. So we're all going to feel a lot more compassionate and also perhaps more open, okay? Especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Now, Venus and Neptune together will spark romance. On the job, it's going to spark creative inspirations, or even in hobbies, for example, if you do painting, etc. And it's going to help us all to see beyond reality. This is a really nice planetary combination for spending time with the people that you love. So if you want to plan a relaxing getaway, it's perfect. Let's just put it that way. Okay, now up to the 3rd of May, and starting on the 12th of April, if you remember from the previous readings, we had all the planets going direct. All the major planets, all the good ones are going direct, and we did not have retrogrades. Okay, it was a great time, but guess what? We're going to have a little tiny retrograde. Nothing major. Okay, we have Pluto, our most distant planet, out on the edge of the solar system, and it's going to be going retrograde on the 4th of May. It does this only once a year, and it's going to last for 6 months. So it's up until the 13th of October. Now, this is actually pretty good when it goes in retrograde, because it actually is telling us to get rid of the things that we have outgrown. Imagine having a closet full of clothing that doesn't fit you, okay, because they were clothing that you wore when you were 10 years old. Okay, they were nice, but what are you going to do with them? They don't fit you, and they're taking up room. By taking up room, you don't have room for the new stuff to come in that would be great, right, for now. Okay, basically that's the metaphor. Pluto's gonna make us look inside of us and see everything that has changed and that we really don't need to keep anymore. They're done. Pluto's going to be retrograding in the sign of Aquarius, which is fantastic because Aquarius is going to give us that healing energy, and it's really, really good. The more you attract these incredible opportunities by releasing what you don't need, the more you're going to see change happening in your life. Okay? Pluto's retrograde is going to be in your 11th house for the next several months, because this is lasting like for 6 months. And it's going to reveal the true colors of a current friendship, the groups of friends that you have, networks, or even long-term goals. So keep your eyes open, Aries, because it's going to be quite revealing. And you may have to clean your closet. Let's just put it this way. Okay. But remember that it will always be for the best. Now, a few days later, we're talking already around the 10th of May, Mercury, the planet of communication, is going to be entering the very earthly sign of Taurus, which is very grounded. Okay. And this is going to be this way until the 25th. So we have 2 weeks of this. Here, your thoughts are going to be much more solid and practical. Manifestation is going to be very powerful in these 2 weeks. So think about all the whys behind your decisions. Okay. Mercury is going to favor solutions that are based on common sense. So that way you'll make less errors. Mercury is going to be entering your 2nd house on the 10th of May. And it's going to give you a boost of confidence and assertiveness. Not that you really need it, but every once in a while. Okay, we're all human. Even in Aries, we'll have a little bit less confidence. Could happen. Okay, and you're also going to be getting money-making ideas. So if you'd like to share it with any one of us, we I think are all going to be happy to receive it. Okay, let's see. What is up next is the full moon in Scorpio. Now we're going to have a video dedicated only to this, in which the zodiacs, each zodiac is going to get information regarding love, because the Scorpio is a sign of passion. And it's going to be a full moon of passion. So basically, that is going to be the theme of the messages that it's going to come through. This full moon in Scorpio is one of the most magical and mysticals of the year. It represents transformation and the cycles of death and rebirth. So it's perfect in spring. It's telling us to all let go of grudges. Now, if you have, Aries, an unresolved issue that is inside of you, the moon simply says release it. And the moon's ruler, Pluto, as we said, is in retrograde. It's going to help you do this. It's going to help you just face these situations head on and say, guess what? I surrender. Just go. I don't need this anymore. Okay? The full moon in Scorpio is going to be in your 8th house, and it's going to reveal truths around shared resources. Let's put it this way: money, okay, or homes. Let go of what you don't feel supports you. Okay? Whatever that means. This is what the moon is saying. When the moon, this full moon is going to also be in opposition to Uranus, which is going to be in your sign of Taurus as well. And this basically translates into breakthroughs. You're going to see things, okay? You're going to feel really restless, but the more you can be real with yourself and how you are feeling, the easier it's going to be to face things, okay? So in very simple terms, Aries, it's like saying, cut the crap and turn over a new leaf. That is, whatever drama there is in your life, just get rid of it and just say, that's it, end. Close the book, okay? Start a new chapter in your life, because the moon is saying you don't need that. You absolutely do not need it anymore, okay? Last thing about the moon is that it's going to trine with Saturn and the North Node in Pisces. Translation, it's great, okay? It's really, really good, okay? If you're having hesitations about letting go because it's really difficult and it's a difficult choice and you're not really sure, okay, this situation right here, this trining situation, it's going to give you that strength to do so, okay? Remember that if you want to manifest the life that you really want, you have to let go what is weighing you down. It's a dead weight, basically. And in that manner, you can attract in what you really want, what is better. And you also have room. Okay, this is a little bit of the full moon in Scorpio. Then, of course, as I said, there's a complete reading. Now, let's take a look at the tarot and see, wow, how many cards are you? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Generous, very generous. Let's take a look. These are the ones that fell first, and then we're going to go in order. Okay, Aries, what is it that you can, the message that we're getting for you to live a better and happier life? Well, first of all, look at that confidence, the King of Fire. This is you, okay? This is you with leadership, decision, and bold. This is an Aries that can be seen as a Leo, but the boldness in you, that's not a problem. And we've got the Six of Water. Yeah, this is something that is facing a lot of people. Being a little bit afraid of like being stuck in the past, and but you want to move forward, basically, right? And this is going to happen. You're going to have that strength to move forward because you don't want to stay stuck in the past. You do want to move forward. You do want to shed all that, what you don't need, and empty out the closet of stuff that you wore when you were 10 years old. You really don't need it, okay? And you're going to find that strength to do so. And look at that. The Chariot comes up afterwards, okay? This is success. This is the willpower that you have because you have a lot of it. Okay, and you will be able to do that. You will be able to be faithful to yourself and say, no, I've got to get rid of this stuff and I have to go on. And that's self-love and self-respect as well. Okay, so what's going to happen? Maybe someone may not like it. And this always happens. Okay, there could be a little bit of a conflict, a little bit of a clash of egos, tension. Okay, but basically because you're taking control of your life and you might have to let go of something. Like we said, with the planets, you're going to be seeing certain truths. Okay, and you're going to be seeing Pluto is going to show you the true colors of certain friends that you have. So you might be clashing. It happens. Don't worry about it. Okay, remember that you have to be true to yourself. Okay, then we have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Listen to your intuition, Aries. When this happens, you're going to worry about it. But I'm picking up, listen to your intuition. Listen to that, because that will lead you. If it is the right decision, you'll get the green light. Your intuition will say, go, just do it. Okay. And this is going to help you a lot. The message here is to listen inside. The answer is there. Oh, look at that. Look at how happy that wheel is. Okay. King of water. Okay. If you do that, you will be balanced. You're going to be, it's the wise decision, let's say. Listening to your intuition is the wisest decision. And I'm feeling an energy here. This could be you picking it up, or it could be someone near you that is helping you out and giving you a bit of advice. Okay. It's going to be a little bit different. There's some Aries that are going to be actually doing it themselves. Others will have someone close to them to advise them, and they will be advised correctly. Yeah, see? There we go. Page of Earth. Okay. The Page of Earth is someone who is very grounded, someone who's very loyal. Okay. This is someone that you can depend on. Definitely someone that you can depend on to help you out here. Okay. Because there is going to be this little clash here. Don't worry about it. Okay. The universe has your back, and it has someone in your life that can help you out there. Just to give you that extra support. Okay, death in the reverse, we also have. So, you're going to have a moment, because this is normal. When we release something, we feel good, and then at a certain point we go, wait, did I do the right thing? Okay, perfectly normal. You're going to have a moment in which you think, oh my gosh, wait a second, what if it happens again? Because I let it go. We're used to what is always been happening, and the change comes along and we fear it a little bit, because what if it happens again? Well, guess what? What if you didn't change? You would still be there. What's the difference? Right? Okay, so you're going to have a moment of fear, but take a look at that. That is a moment of fear. So if you know that, you got to change to see if the positive can come in, because otherwise you're just going to stay in the negative. Don't even try, right? But when you do let go and you risk it and you try and say, let me go, let me see if something else comes up that's better. Take a look. This is the Sun card. This is the happiness card. Success, optimism, confidence. This is you riding in the middle of a field of sunflowers. Okay, this is happiness, because this is what you did. Even though you did have that moment of doubt, it's a moment. Don't panic when it happens. Just let it go. Release it, as the stars were saying. Just release the stuff. Okay, and keep going, because if something does change, if you do let go of something, it's because it's making room for the new. And look at this new. If I were you, I'd take it. I don't know, but obviously free will, right? Okay, let's see what the last one is. Okay, the last one is the 10 of Fire. When you do not delegate, when you're having a heavy load. The last message that comes through, Aries, because you're a hard worker, is learn from this experience here of letting go. Learn from this, that happiness comes in. Okay, someone did come in to help you here. Okay, and no matter this little doubt, it came and it really went well. Okay, now do something. Spirit is saying, learn this lesson, because your life has a lot of responsibility and you have to learn how to delegate it. So lesson learned, lesson experience, keep applying it now. Apply it to other sectors, because when this happens, you're going to see how better you feel and how better your life is. So why stop? Keep going. Okay? Even in the working world, with responsibilities at home, etc. Okay? So you're going to have to apply it as well. Wow, Aries, it looks really good. You have this little lesson to learn, but I think you can do it, because once you hit this success, you're going to feel so good. You're going to say, hey, I want to do it more and more, and I'm going to turn my life around. Yeah, because you're going to start to manifest and create that life that you really, really want. Okay? And you also have an assistance of someone who is really, really close to you, that really cares about you, and that's going to help you. Okay, Aries, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helps in some manner. In the meantime, thank you for being with me, for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now, Aries. From Angel.